see it.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early. And so off the tip, it's Toronto.
Hey, yo, get on Fred.
And a great assist by Van. Lead as that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up, just make them pay.
Van Vliet against Fox. Pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Caldwell knocks down the long J. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points. The 3-ball. The next rebound. Second chance shot. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Now Fox. He's guarded by Barnes. Barrett can't hit. The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
I just love the ball movement.
For New York, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. They can either develop or attract an elite all-star player.
There are high school guys better than you guys. Way better.
For the Raptors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. He's guarded by Barnes. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Pass to Grimes. Will it go? Caldwell grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. From deep. And the Raptors, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Fox outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the opening quarter. The Raptors have gone a perfect 7 for 7.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K. Learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And so it's New York with it. The Raptors making their last shot. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here comes Toronto on the push. Barnes with it. Fox picks him up.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Lots to talk about.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
A new lineup here for New York. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Murphy. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Sanders, just 5 to shoot, and the Knicks miss again. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Here's Sanders. The Raptors making their last shot. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. To the left wing. From deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Trent against Strus. Here's Murphy. No good on the triple.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Strus. Here's Sanders. Fires the three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Green out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Jay in at the 3 slot.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And the layup is good off the glass.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And stolen by Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Grimes. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall. His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
So it's the Knicks now. The Raptors making their last shot. He's guarded by Barnes. Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. The 3. No luck on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Caldwell, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pascal Siakam.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Fox against VanVleet. There's 47 seconds left in the half. Fox outside. Pass to Barrett. Clock at 4. Second chance effort. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Caldwell from deep 3-point range. And the Raptors, another 3.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
Fox outside. To end the run.
Pascal Siakam. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
Give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Both good from the line that time. 16 seconds left in the first half. Here's Caldwell. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Raptors running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The prospects in this class have really impressed me. The race should be definitely a close one.
And you can see how the teams are feeding these guys a little more each game, trying to.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And here is Barrett.
Toronto foul. Josh Green. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Get the perimeter. Don't let him shoot.
Fox with the ball. 6 to shoot. Right side, Barrett. Fade away. That shot is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred VanVleet out there with Green. And it's Jay in at the small forward position. Here's Caldwell. What an incredible... Oh!
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And for New York, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Fox up top, guarded by VanVleet.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Pass to VanVleet. Here's Caldwell, guarded by Barrett. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out to the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Caldwell. Connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Barrett. Caldwell grabs a miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
This one for 3. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Barrett a screen on VanVleet. Here's Fox. And it's good for 2. Fox has got 6.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry.
Good! That's another bucket!
How's that a foul?
First team his way right now. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Pascal Siakam. Bay comes in for Barnes. Trent. He's checked in for Green, and it's Ben in for Fred VanVleet. Pass to Sanders. To the wing, right side. Murphy. Count that bucket.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Strus. He shoots. Caldwell grabs the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. A minute 31 left to play in the third. Pass to Sanders. Here's Murphy. Fires the three.
Competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Caldwell, good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Murphy. Oh, no good again that time. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Caldwell from behind the arc. Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Here's Murphy. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Here's Caldwell. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Well, the Knicks shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Here's Sanders. And the foul is called.
Delano Benson, third personal foul. Second team foul. Sander at the line, 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Caldwell. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
The score, the Knicks, 32. The Raptors, 88. Your Knicks sitting in.
Good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Sanders. And for Toronto, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Also, OG Anunoby out there. And it's Jay in at the 2 guard. Here's Sanders from outside the arc. Kept alive. Another shot. Oh, a nice D from Anunoby. Here's Toronto with the ball. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense and to exploit it.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And he makes it.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
Here's Caldwell. The shot off that time. So New York will take it the other way now. Fox outside. And there's a pick. Pass to Paxson. Now here's Strus. Fox outside. That three's off the mark. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And he drains the quick shot.
absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Fox. Back to Strus. Fires from deep. Here's Paxson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Fires from 14. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage. Restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Tipped. Here's Caldwell. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Fox, the pass to Strus. To the right side. There's a screen to stop the run. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Caldwell, drives it, and good! There's another!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of...
First personal foul. First team foul.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has...
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
You can
to the north. Toronto, baby.
And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established.
A rebound by Caldwell. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Porter against Van Vliet. Porter, no luck. Here's Toronto now. It's a three-point game. Drives to the hoop. And the basket by Caldwell.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's been a quick start here for Toronto. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And here's Embiid after the three-pointer from Caldwell.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Fires for three. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Porter kicks to Jefferson. Passes to Norris. Back to Jefferson. They need this. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, and clearly he wants his guys to play with energy and aggression on D. Quick feet, sharp movement.
Now Porter, after the missed 3 from Caldwell. Porter finds Embiid, 5 to shoot. And they double up Embiid. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We're seeing the teams and the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences to get ourselves fired up. Are you game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Another miss by Philadelphia. Toronto leading by 14. Pass to Caldwell. Launches it. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists here tonight.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here is Harris. 8 points his last outing. Offensive rebound. Outside for Martinez. No good again that time.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And the basket by Caldwell.
Boy, has he.
Time out for the 76ers.
Making a switch. Toronto, they've gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
A three from Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They are
range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Now here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's been shooting more threes of late. Harris is very, very comfortable with that shot.
And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Caldwell.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Harden outside. Harris outside. No good from outside. That one doesn't drop. And that's it for the first quarter.
The first quarter of play. The score is your Raptors 28. The 76ers. Ladies and gentlemen.
You're doing all right. You got him.
Toronto leading by 14. We've got Saddiq Bey. He's out there with Pascal Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Jay. And it's Banton in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And talking about Dario Saric, a role player, Richard, who does whatever is asked of him.
Yeah, those are the players that you need. You want a guy that doesn't care if he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a guy that just wants to win. And his selfless attitude helps serve.
Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against New York was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Here's Norris, covered by Siakam.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Capella sets a screen for Porter, crosses over, misses at the rim.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the basket by Caldwell.
Now, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
The 76ers trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And that time, also a missed shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Saric outside. Porter inside. He's guarded by Anunoby.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they drink, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! A lot of stats go into making these. And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. And that's a halftime wrap.
Keep playing exactly like this guy.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Joel Embiid out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Porter. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward spot. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Embiid. And the call on the shot.
Josh Green. That's not a foul. That is first personal foul. First team foul. At the line fake.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Embiid's got 9 points.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Embiid with a screen on Van Vliet. And foul on the shot.
Josh Green. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Zinkis, he's checked in for Toronto.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
They get it back.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's the pass to Caldwell. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Harris setting the pick for Harden. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
Martinez, he's checked in for the 76ers. Pass to Caldwell. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Caldwell's got 56 points in the game. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Porzingis against Embiid. Back to Jefferson. Kicks it to Harden. Can they get it? Lock at 6. Rebound by the Raptors. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Caldwell. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Passes it to Harris. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically... They can guard bigs. They can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Here's Caldwell. And good! There's another.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid with a screen on Van Vliet. Harden scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
The 76ers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Harden bounce pass. Embiid inside. He's against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And Jay gets the whistle. That's his first personal foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Jefferson. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Embiid. You got him. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Caldwell. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And here is Harris. At the top of the key, Embiid. He dishes it to Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three.
Your record, 77. The 76ers, 28. Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Houston team.
And here are the 76ers now. Sadiq Bey is out there with Kersey. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Jay. And it's Banton in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Caldwell. Good. He hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Caldwell. Here's the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck. Raptor shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. To the inside, and the jam by Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Here's Caldwell. Again, Toronto.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And here's Harden for 3. Bey pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Caldwell. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Martinez outside. Now, here is Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Sharch with the screen for Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Harden. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Trent passes to Caldwell. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Kersey. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
how frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And another one falls. Amazing. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Norris, the pass to Martinez. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And the Raptors with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final. Good! Another from three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Toronto shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say...
Connects again!
And that score moving him clear into... the third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Here's Harden. Shooting foul.
DeLon Hanson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just
the 76ers, 39. Thank you so much for being a Raptor fan. This is what we do. Have a great day, everyone, and peace.
In this game, we've got talented centers, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus big. It's a game within a game between the big fellas.
They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Jay in at the 3, the small forward.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
They set the pick. Pulls up. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent outside. Pass to Caldwell. From downtown. And the Raptors, another 3.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Holmgren. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from in tight.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Here's Silva, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Pass to Caldwell. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. He's got 12.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Pulls up at the elbow, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Can they get it? The shot that time not on target. And it's Toronto taking it the other way, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 10-point game.
Really disrupted the offensive flow.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Dort for 3. Goes back up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Drills it from deep.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
The Raptors have gone a perfect 7 for 7. There's the triple. And the Raptors, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Holmgren. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some altar shots as well.
4 on the clock. Dort for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And he drives in. And the shot's good. 23 points in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Holmgren. And again, another missed shot.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Caldwell, good.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Zengis has checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Scotty Barnes. Green's checked in for Trent. And it's Ben in for Van Vliet. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Chang, high post. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points.
Remains Oklahoma City ball.
You guys get any sleep last night? Wake up already!
Pass to Boyd. Here's Knox. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a commanding lead.
For the Raptors, 31. And please give a big round of applause for your conference Houston.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Caldwell, good.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Aldama. Great D that time from Porzingis. For Toronto, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Caldwell, good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Boyd. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And the Thunder making a change here. Silva's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Boyd. They grab their own miss. It's tipped.
Showing signs of being a high-level defender. Anunoby can guard multiple positions and challenge shots.
Caldwell, good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Williams. And Porzingis with the block. Pass to Benton. Here's Caldwell from deep. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside, Williams. Looking to win the run. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Here's Aldama. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Raptors have gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Here's Caldwell. And the Raptors, another 3.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Boyd. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The 11-footer. Porzingis grabs the board.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Drops in the 3.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Toronto making this game a...
Your Thunder, 19. The Raptors, 64.
And gang, how important is it to be And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Raptors.
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the first half. They've been focused.
And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Van Vliet. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Jay in at the 3.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
For 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of...
And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Lets it fly. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Smithy, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
5 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. The Thunder with another miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Good! Another from three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. It's hauled in by the...
with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Boyd. Dort for three. Rebound by Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Caldwell. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight. It's Dort on the wing to halt the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. So Dort's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Silva. Here's Holmgren. He's guarded by Barnes. Now here's Dort. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Out to the right wing. Here's Holmgren. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Holmgren's got his second basket on the night. Here's Caldwell. The Thunder pull it in. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And again, Toronto no good. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point range at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Raptors out in front, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. .36 seconds left to play in the fourth. They get it back. And it's rejected. Pass to Caldwell. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Oklahoma City.
This is ugly.
Okay, I said it.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Assisted, Usman Jen.
Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.